Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well and you're having a good year so far. I'm here as part of a collaboration video with a few handsome gentlemen that I've been chatting to on a WhatsApp group, and we've come up with this idea of having Jazz-uary. I think I said that right, Jazz-uary. Myself, Junk Heap Dave, you might know him on YouTube, a very handsome man, lovely beard, Retro Prime, and Borders Dude are all doing a jazz video. So it's a little bit later than the other guys, but here is my contribution. So I'm going to start off with this little guy who is my jazz from when I was a child. I believe it's one of the classic ones. A little bit of stuff about jazz that I've been doing a bit of research that you might not know. He was a Diaclone figure. He was a Martini Porsche 935/76, I think that is. I've had a look at the Diaclone pictures, and actually, unlike some of the other figures, his colour is pretty much the same. The only difference that I've noticed, and I might be wrong, so please correct me, is there's a Martini logo that's misspelt there. Don't know if that went through to the original toys, as my classics one, as I say, doesn't have that attached. But he's a cool toy. He's part of the first wave of the 1984 car bots, alongside your Optimus Prime figure and your Prowl and all those type of things. He's one of the original Transformers, and he definitely is one of these quintessential car bots. He's fun. I mean, as a kid, I never really played much with Jazz. He wasn't really a character that appealed to me. I was more of a Prowl fan or a Smokescreen fan. They're the ones that I played to death with. Whereas my Jazz, apart from a bit of yellow in here and there, he's in pretty good condition. So let's move forward a few years now and let's see what's happened to Jazz. So in 1993, when the rest of the Autobots and Decepticons had fallen into the Neon era, where Megatron was driving about with a bright green deco and a purple camouflage, and Optimus Prime had turned into a tanker with a laser sword, and Sideswipe had turned into having a nice black paint job, Jazz ended up being pretty much the same. Here he's in robot mode, exactly the same toy as the G1 counterpart. That's why I haven't bothered transforming this one. He did get the added benefit of a photon rifle, which is in neon colours. I think Sideswipe had the same one. In fact, I'm sure he did, just different colours or colours reversed. Still come with his G1 weapon and his G1 rocket launcher on his shoulders, and it come with this pretty cool, very similar to his original deco, except it's a bit more circular, a bit more random, with a number 1 stuck on there instead of the typical Jazz number 4. So it's quite funny that this toy, from Diaclone all the way up to G2, apart from the odd sticker change, didn't actually change that much. He's a great toy. He's one of my favourite ones. I'm so happy. Again, this is one that I had from when I was a kid. I've kept him in good condition, and I love G2. I'm a massive fan of G2. And you know, it's a shame that this dude wasn't bright pink or a neon green or something like that. But he doesn't need to be. He's Jazz. So let's rewind a little bit and go back a couple of years before G2 Jazz, and let's talk about a European exclusive line that Jazz appeared in. And this is, of course, the Action Masters from 1990-1991. And Jazz got the Action Master treatment, really. For those of you who don't know what Action Masters are, they're 3 3/4 inch figures, very similar size to the Star Wars figures you can get. And they're basically just action figures that don't transform. They've got a little bit of articulation here and here, knee bends. The legs like to pop off. Luckily, Jazzy's never did. And they come with a little weapon, which is this gun here, or you can also have it as some kind of gun that you hit people with. But these are very... I remember playing with them loads when I was a kid and having battles with them, and they were fun to play with. They haven't aged very well. A lot of the joints are loose, a lot of the paints have come off. But the gimmick with these guys was that the Autobots didn't transform. Their weapons that come with them did. So Jazz, being the cool dude he is, and did I really say cool dude? apologise for that. Come with a skateboard, very Bart Simpson-esque. And this, if I remember rightly, and I haven't done this in a long time, turned into a double-barreled weapon that Jazz can wield. And it can also hold half a skateboard. Yeah, a lot of these things weren't thought through that great, but there are some really cool Action Master figures. One that I never got that I seen at TF Nation last year was Shockwave, and I remember seeing him in the shops and not getting him. I've got a fair few of these hiding up the loft somewhere, and some of them are in a bad way, but they're fun. They're cool. They're nice to have, and I remember playing lots of battles with him. So it's a worthy entry in this little Jazz homage that we're doing. So let's fast forward all the way to 2008 now, and probably one of my favourite Transformers series, Transformers Animated. And I think in season 2, Jazz made an appearance. Here he is in his alt mode. Still quite Porsche looking. Pretty cool. Thank you to Soundwave 1980 or James for donating this. He knows I was after one. So thank you for that. But yeah, again, another Jazz. He hasn't changed away from his colours. He's still got that blue line up there, a bit of the Autobot Elite Guard. Another great version of Jazz. And the final entry on my Jazz Spectacular Jazz-uary list is Fall of Cybertron Jazz. This is a bot I picked up quite recently. For those of you who don't know, I've been doing a little bit of buying and selling Transformers. Been buying bulk loads of them that I'm finding on various sale websites for really reasonable prices, and basically just selling them on for a couple of quid each, and I'm making a profit from it. And this guy was in a box that I bought for 25 quid along with a remote control Bumblebee and a god-awful Optimus Prime. Hang on, I'll get it. This monstrosity of... But he was in there. And... You know, I was surprised to see him because I haven't actually seen one of these in the flesh. I'm not too impressed with him. I've listed him on eBay anyway because he's not one that I really want to keep. But while we're in the spirit of Jazz, I thought, you know what, I'll get him out and I'll show him you. He's missing his gun. But again, the deco, the white, the blue, it's quintessential Jazz. It really is. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little 5 blasts of Jazz that I've just gone through. I hope you're enjoying the other lads' videos as well. This year could be the year of the Jazz. There's some third-party ones coming out. I think there's 2 or 3 versions. I know John Keep Dave did a review on one of his ones that he's got, kind of a pearlescent Jazz, and that looks really cool. Is this a year where we get an MP Jazz? There's lots of rumours, there's lots of talk about it. Maybe it is. So tell me in the comments, what are you looking forward? What is your favourite Jazz? If you are going for a third party Jazz, which one are you looking for? Or are you going to hold out for an MP Hasbro Takara version? Let me know in your comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will be uploading another video tonight, if I get time to do it, doing a review of my KO Shattered Glass Optimus Prime from Transformers Direct. So thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.